Welcome to your inspirational stories and encouragement channel. This channel is dedicated to bringing you inspiring stories of resilience, faith, success, and triumph. Our goal is to inspire you, uplift your spirit, ignite your passion for growth, and help you to thrive and succeed in your personal and professional life. This edition is designed to prepare and empower you to welcome and embrace the new year with confidence and determination, not minding what the economy is saying. If you observe the wind, you will not sow. So, take the bull by the horns until it screams for mercy. Our aim is to motivate and inspire you to actualize your 2025 goals by taking bold actions and staying committed to them. So, sit back, relax, and enjoy them fully. Let the stories inspire you to take action. One more thing. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share. From my heart to yours, love and gratitude. Titus Ogbeto Ray. Today, I will be sharing short inspiring stories of legends that defied the odds to achieve greatness to help you face this new year 2025 with courage, persistence and determination. And now, today's story, titled, Inspiring Stories of Legends That Defied the Odds to Achieve Greatness. Story 1. Jack Canfield and Mark Victor Hansen. Jack Canfield and Mark Victor Hansen wrote the book Chicken Soup for the Soul, which was rejected by over 140 publishers who didn't believe it would be a bestseller. When it was eventually published, it sold more than 100 million copies and launched the Chicken Soup series, making both of them rich and famous. You have to believe it's possible and believe in yourself. Because after you've decided what you want, you have to believe it's possible, and possible for you, not just for other people. Then you need to seek out models, mentors, and coaches. Now, Story 2. Walt Disney. Walt Disney was fired from his first job because he was told that he lacked imagination. He had 300 banks turn down his Walt Disney theme park idea. At one stage, he was bankrupt. He maintained determination and focused on what he wanted to achieve. Today, his movies, merchandise and theme parks are worth billions. To some people, I am kind of a Merlin who takes lots of crazy chances, but rarely makes mistakes. I've made some bad ones, but, fortunately, the successes have come along fast enough to cover up the mistakes. When you go to bat as many times as I do, you're bound to get a good average. Walt Disney. And now, Story 3. Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan is known as one of the greatest basketball players of all time. In his sophomore year, he failed to make the varsity basketball team due to his height. Michael was 5 feet 11 in 1.80 meters, and classed as too short to play at that level. Michael developed the attitude of persistence. Whenever I was working out and got tired and figured I ought to stop, I'd close my eyes and see that list in the locker room without my name on it, and that usually got me going again. Jordan didn't make excuses. Instead, he practiced hard, perfecting his game. His burning desire to be the best, his refusal to quit, to persevere, to practice, to do more than the minimum eventually led to him being one of the greatest basketball players of all time. And now, Story 4. Colonel Sanders. Colonel Sanders had over 1,000 knockbacks in a 2-year period for his Kentucky Fried Chicken recipe, which he developed at the age of 65. I made a resolve then that I was going to amount to something if I could. And no hours, nor amount of labor, nor amount of money would deter me from giving the best that there was in me. And I have done that ever since, and I win by it. I know. Colonel Sanders. And now, Story 5. Orville and Wilbur Wright. Orville and Wilbur Wright, better known as the Wright brothers, were mocked, put down and laughed at for their idea to fly. After an incredible number of attempts, tons of failed prototypes and many years of experiments, they were successful in developing an aeroplane that could fly. If we worked on the assumption that what is accepted as true really is true, then there would be little hope for advance. Wright brothers. And now, Story 6. Ludwig van Beethoven. Ludwig van Beethoven is famous for many of the best-loved symphonies of all time. 5 of these were composed when he was completely deaf. His teachers thought that he was hopeless and that he would never succeed as a composer or at the violin. Beethoven persisted and maintained his passion. And now, Story 7. Elvis Presley. Elvis Presley is best known as the King of Rock and Roll. However, as legend tells us, when he was still unknown, he got fired after one performance. His manager, Jimmy Denny, told him, "You ain't going nowhere, son. You ought to go back to driving a truck." The last but not the least, Story 8. Winston Churchill. Winston Churchill struggled at school and failed 6th grade. He was defeated in every election for public office until he finally became the Prime Minister at the age of 62. I am an optimist. It does not seem too much use being anything else. Winston Churchill. Here is my encouragement for you from today's story, beloved. These are stories of men and women who succeeded against the odds, persisted in the face of doubt, possessed true grit, and focused and maintained a determination never to quit until their goals were reached. If we must achieve our goals this year, 2025, we must develop the attitude of these men and women. One thing you must know about them is that they don't have 2 heads. They only have one head, just like us. The same God who created them also created us. We all have 24 hours a day. The difference between us and them is our attitude and outlook on life. How we respond and react to situations, including what we spend our 24 hours doing. That is what is going to determine how far we can go in life and how far we can achieve our goals this year. No dream is too big, and no obstacle is too great to overcome. These individuals faced rejection, failure, and doubt, yet they persevered. Jack Canfield and Mark Victor Hansen's journey with Chicken Soup for the Soul is a testament to the power of belief in oneself and the importance of never giving up, even when others doubt your vision. Walt Disney's refusal to accept failure, despite being fired and rejected by numerous banks, proves that persistence and a strong belief in your ideas can lead to world-changing success. Michael Jordan's story teaches us that failure is not the end, but rather a stepping stone to greatness. Rejected from his high school varsity basketball team, he didn't allow it to define him. Instead, he used it as fuel to work harder, practice more, and ultimately become a legend. Colonel Sanders' dedication to his dream of sharing his fried chicken recipe, despite facing over 1,000 rejections, shows that age and setbacks are just numbers when you have passion and persistence. The Wright brothers, laughed at for their ambitious dream of flight, kept pushing the boundaries of what was possible, ultimately revolutionizing transportation for the entire world. Even when the odds seem impossible, like Beethoven composing his greatest symphonies while deaf, or Elvis Presley being told to return to his truck driving job, these individuals didn't quit. They kept their eyes on their dreams and refused to let rejection stop them. Winston Churchill's resilience after repeated failures and setbacks in both his academic and political career is proof that determination and optimism can turn even the greatest of failures into triumphs. The common thread in each of these stories is the refusal to give up. Each one found success because they chose to keep going. Let these stories be a reminder to you. Your dreams are worth fighting for, and no matter how many setbacks you face, your breakthrough could be just around the corner. Keep moving forward, because success is built on persistence and unwavering belief in yourself. I hope you are inspired by today's New Year story, and learned some valuable lessons from it. Thank you for watching. If today's story resonates with you, kindly subscribe, like, comment, share and turn on notification for more inspiring stories. I remain yours truly. From my heart to yours, love and blessings, Titus Ogbeto Re Shalom. You will succeed in 2025. It is your year.